Welcome back once again. Today we'll be discussing on few important points as per the syllabus given of the pre-primary educations. So pre-primary job, which are very important, which I have already discussed last time. If you have missed out the unit 5 and 6, I have given the important MCQ as well. You can check my Facebook, and also you can check my YouTube channel. I have already given your important MCQ questions based on 5 and 6. Today we'll be discussing on the most important point, which is from unit 15, 14 and 15. But I'm going to discuss today on unit 15 on the three important points, 1, 2 and 3. So this 3 is very crucial point that you should know. So let me just minimize it. This is the most important 3 point that I'm going to discuss today with the organization, working of preschool or pre-primary school education. And another point is United Nation International Child Emergency Fund. And the other one is in National Institute of Public Corporation and Child Development. This is very, very important, especially this unit uh, 14, 15, and 13. Most of the questions will be framed from this section. So please try to learn very carefully. I'll be divided into two parts, part 1 and part 2. So this will be my part 2. That will come to the next session. Okay, so today you try to listen the part 1 and try to understand. And again, I'm saying that you might be trying those questions in your chat GPT, but it will be much different what I'm getting in my chat GPT. Why I'm saying this? Because my artificial intelligence tools is being properly trained with proper prompt. That's why I'm insisting to all of my people who are preparing for the exam, please go through which I'm showing now till the end of the session. Try to note it down, what are the important points. I'm going to explain you which is being generated through chat gpt, but I'm saying that my chat gpt is very powerful, which I have told previously also. I'm not just following the free versions. It is I have already I have the subscription as well, and the powerful which can able to predict what type of questions are very important. So let us go ahead so that you can go little bit details on this. Please keep watching. So I'll minimize this, and this is the chat gpt which I have already framed what are the important questions out here. So I'm going to explain little by little. Okay, so let us try to explain it uh, so that you can be more clear. I'll go details. Please listen very carefully. Now here, these are the prompt which I have already given, a proper prompt I have given here. Now this is the unit 15. Now out of here, see, this is the most important point, organization working for preschool, pre-primary education in India. So when you look this, let me just come out here. Let me make it little bigger. Okay. So coming to this point, look here. Let me show you the details. Look here. Organization working for preschool, pre-primary education in India. This is the highlight. Number one, Angawadi Center, which is called ICDS scheme, which I have already explained last time also. If you have missed out my videos, please go through that details. You need to understand the history. After understanding the history, then only you start learning. That will be much more easier. Okay. So here 1975 launched by GUI to provide supplementary nutrition help. Okay, check up, preschool, non-formal education for child below 6 years. Very important point. This is the key points. Now coming to the second point, Balwadi school. You already heard that word of Balwadi school. These are the committee-based preschool established by NGO. These are done by the local NGO. Those are working local bodies. They are doing this type of schooling, which we can often see in our rural areas and urban areas. We can see this type of uh, educations has been implemented in India. Okay. Now coming to third point, NCRT. We all know NCRT. It is from started from 1961, and they provide curriculum, teachers training, and module syllabus for early childhood education. Their main important part of NCRT 1961, the main important agenda is to provide curriculum, teacher training, then model syllabus for each child education. So you have to note out this very important point. So please don't miss NIPCCD 1966. Now, why this work is so popular in 1966? Because they are working with early childhood care education, which is called ECCE. Their most important thing is on this base. And this UNICEF, United Nation of this, providing, what they do is they provide technical financial support for child health, nutrition, education program in India. This is sponsored by the United States, and they are providing us the financial support of child health, nutrition, and education program in India. And other NGOs we can see, Pratham in 1994, Saves the Children, mobile crisis, or etc. All these things are now coming to the main point, MCQ. This is very very important MCQ. If you can, don't worry, I'm going to share you the MCQ PDF file after this class. So please keep following, and always keep following my channel so that you don't miss important MCQs. And if you're not getting any MCQs, please text me so that I can able to provide you the free important MCQ that you can prepare based on this. And these questions are not just framed just like that. This question is not like that is generated in your chat GPT. What you have seen in the chat GPT might not be similar what is you are seeing in my chat GPT. So it is much more higher prompt which I'm giving. So please listen very carefully that you're able to understand. Now look here, organization, MCF, we are talking about the preschool and pre-primary school. Look here, this is the main thing. Which schemes provide preschool education through Angawadis? Either midday meal scheme, ICDS scheme. So this is the answer. ICDS scheme is given out here. Okay. Another point. Balwadi schools are mainly run by whom? They are run by NGO, because already we know the history here. These are the histories. If you read these histories, you can able to answer it. Okay. Which institute provide curriculum and textbook for early child education in India? Now you can able to answer. That is by NCRT, isn't it? Which NGO in India is famous for it? Read India. Very important point. Read India campaigns for children. Pratham. This is very important. Okay. ICDS was launched in which year? 1975, which I have already told us previously also. And coming to the second point, I'm giving more, don't worry. These are the most important points, which are very, very important questions. Coming to the UNICEF, United Nations International Children Emergency Fund. Now here is the history, look here. History and explanation. What is the history here? They established in 1946. This is very important, you have to remember. Under the child post of WW11, and headquarters is in New York, USA. They may ask you their MCQ types, you may their current affairs. In 1955, it becomes a permanent part of the United Nations system. So this might be a very important point that you should know, and then you should able to remember. Please keep these all in a note so that you can able to remember them, and then you're able to understand what actually the history is about. What is the main focus area? The main focus area is child survival, development, protection, and participations. And where they work, with what partnership they have work in India. They are having partnership with us since from 1949. Since from 1949, we are having this understanding memorandum with the government of India, with the United States, United Nations. Now coming here, see, now you can see. UNICEF was established in which year? See here, 1946. Headquarter, you know, New York, already given here. Then permanent part of UN system is in 1853. So based on that history, these questions are being framed. That will be easy for you to learn, and that will be easier to understand for you. Since here it is given only few questions, but you should remember those important questions which are very, very important for your upcoming exam. Now coming to the NIPCCD. When you talk about NIPCCD, National Institute of Public Corporations and Child Development. Now, when you talk about this point, these are the history and explanation. It was established in 1966 under the Ministry of Women and Child Development, Government of India. Okay, and your headquarter, the headquarter is New Delhi. Sorry, and regional centers in Bangalore, Guwahati, and Indore and Lucknow. So you have to these type of questions they might ask you in MCQ, current affairs type question. Please make sure that you note it down, then you prepare so that you don't forget what you need to learn. And these are the objectives. What are the objectives? Based on this objective, see here training of personnel in child development and women welfare, research and documentation in the field of early childhood educations, monitoring and evaluation of ICDS schemes, providing support in ECC policy formulation. So these are the very important point. NIPCC was established in 1966. It is given out here. NIPCC function under the Minister of Women and Child Development is very important point. The headquarter of NIPCC is in New Delhi. Is already given. Which of the following is not a function of this? So you can see all these important question, and this is the summary. And these are very very important, which are very very crucial important, which are separate topic based on history, rules, and previous acts style. This is the point, important point. And I have asked more questions based on this so that they can able to frame more deeper. So these are more questions which are framed, and more questions are coming up so that this can be more framed in a better way. Okay, so in that way you can able to find out. And if you want to ask the current affair, give the current affair based on the above given topics. Okay, I'm showing you live now. These are all the asks so that you can able to go through all those details very carefully. Now I'm asking the current affair based on the above given topic. So there's a very important, sometimes new things, schemes are coming up in the latest news, 2024, 2025. That is very crucially important point that you should know. What are the new schemes are being implemented currently in the year and in which year. So that things are already here, which we can able to go through with a news channel here. See. So Uttar Pradesh, what they are Balwati expansion, what UP government has set up over 7,000. So these are the current affairs which are very important on basis on this topic. So you, whenever you prepare, please try to prepare the current affairs, how many government has given how many funds and which state, and all these things are very crucial important point here which you can able to read. So based on this question, these are the current affairs. Based on this current affair, you can able to frame the MCQ. So the most important thing is that you should know this type of current affair. You should read which states and what and Times of India you can read here. See, over 7,000 Angawadi center in Joypi was integrated into the Raj Posan portal, aligning juristic and improving real-time monitoring across block and sectors. These are very budget boost for nutrition program. So what is the budget boost for nutrition program? They may ask you 2025 to 2006 budget, union budget for the Ministry of Women and Child Development receive an increased allocation of uh, 26,890 crores. You know, these are very important point that you should remember, and you should keep updated with the latest news, which are very very important. So based on these type of questions are very important that you might get in the upcoming exam of your pre-primary STPPT exam, which is going to come very soon. So this is what my suggestion is. Don't worry, I'm going to share the MCQ of this notes very soon. Only make sure that you keep following my channel. I'm not saying that you have to subscribe or anything, but make sure that if you are preparing, do not miss my single explanation. You can note it down. If you're not getting the MCQ, please make sure that you contact me. There is no hindrance, no need to feel shy, anything. Whoever you are a speaker, no matter what you are, please make sure that you contact me so that I can able to help you and guide you so that one day you get a good job so that you can able to work for the people. That's what my encouragement is. In the next session, I'm going to come with a part 2 with the same section of the remaining other 4. Thank you once again. Thank you.